Good evening, everybody. My name's Julie Berghofer, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the LA Jazz Society's Young Musician Showcase Series. Tonight, we are recording live from Magic Closet Studio. Before I introduce our amazing guests for this evening, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the LA Jazz Society and the work that we do. The mission of the Jazz Society is to keep music current and vibrant, support jazz, and we do this by educating young children, offering mentorship and performance opportunities for our high school students. We commission new works, and we pay tribute and honor the jazz legends. We've just had our annual tribute concert. We're just wrapping up for an amazing evening last Saturday, which was our fantastic event. And this is really our opportunity to recognize students and artists and educators and everyone who enriches jazz and our jazz community. For more information about any of our programs and to become a member, please visit lajazz.org, and I will be reminding you through the evening about signing up. If you have questions for our musicians tonight, if you could please type them in the chat, and I will have an opportunity at the end of the set to talk a little bit with the musicians here tonight. So we're going to hear some great music tonight. Very excited. I just heard part of the sound check, and these guys are just amazing. You're going to love this. I'm going to hand it over to the leader, drummer, Luke Davis. And Luke will tell you about the other musicians and the tunes, and we'll have time to talk at the end of the set. So thank you, everybody. Enjoy listening.
Hi, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Luke Davis, and I'm here with my quintet. We are all students from CSUN, and I am very thankful that you are here to watch us perform tonight. Thank you so much. arrangement of 4 and 5. I call that 4 and 5. Shocker. And I worked on that. I came up with that arrangement last year in a combo at CSUN. The people in the combo with me were Connor Treich on guitar and Daniel Gaston on piano. And we worked on this tune for a long time. It was very weird and complicated, and it's funky, but it's a cool modern arrangement of Miles Davis's 4. And that also featured Matthew Capitol on saxophone. The next tune we will be playing is Matt's arrangement of Serenity, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. That was Softly as in the Morning Sunrise. That is Emily Remler's arrangement of that song, featuring Jordan Barlin on bass, and as well as Connor Trice again on guitar. Our next song will be another song by Jordan Barlin. This Will Happen Again. This is his original. I hope you enjoy.
One, two, three, four.
Thank you so much. That tune was The Grass is No Longer Green by Connor Treich. Beautiful arrangement. And that featured Jordan Barlin on the bass, ostinato, and Matt again and Connor again on solos. Our next tune is I'm Afraid the Masquerade is Over, and that will feature us as a trio with Daniel Gaston on piano and Jordan on bass. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was The Masquerade is Over. That is a standard commonly played by the Keith Jarrett Trio. And I wanted to play that tune tonight because recently, a week or two ago, Jack DeJohnette passed. And he is one of my favorite drummers. One of the best drummers. And I wanted to play that song as an homage to him and his legacy on the drum set. The next song we're playing is an original by mine and my friend Isaiah Bueno. We wrote this in a class at CSUN last year. Shout out to Gary Fukushima. It was the jazz harmony class, and we, like every week or every other 2 weeks, we write tunes in class, and like writing compositions at CSUN is highly encouraged. They push that a lot to write your own tunes and create your own music. And this is one of the tunes I wrote for class, and I'm so glad I took that class because I wrote this song with my friend Isaiah. So here is the song Rainy Day. Let's take this one a little slower.
Okay.
Like,
Beautiful.
so you start and then, yeah. was Rainy Day, written by me and my friend Isaiah. And our last tune is Best Wishes. This is a Sonny Rollins tune from one of his records in his 80s. I forget which record. It's a killin', look it up on Spotify, killin' song. And I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for watching this tonight. It means a ton to me and to my band. I'll go through the band again. Jordan Barlin on bass, Matt Capital on saxophone, Connor Treich on guitar, and Daniel Gaston on piano. This is my quintet, and we've been rehearsing for a while on these songs. We've had a lot of originals. Half our set has been originals, and the rest is arrangements. And we are so fortunate to be here. Thank you again to the LA Jazz Society for hosting us tonight at this beautiful studio. It's been such a blast to be here. And on to our last tune, Best Wishes. Starting band. Thank you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh. That was just fantastic. I'm going to look at the camera in a minute, but I'm talking to the guys first. That was really fantastic. I wish you had been able to see all the, read all the comments. you know, on the chat, because everybody's just clapping hand emojis. There were messages from your families and questions and everything. So no, it truly, yes, some of them identified themselves and a lot didn't. Just such a great repertoire, variety of music. Everything was just fantastic. We could have listened to you all night.
Thank you.
I'm going to give Luke just 1 minute to just get his breath back. And then, so maybe, Luke, as you come around here, maybe I could just ask a couple of questions. There's only a few. Would people want to know about who influenced you? Okay, so just have a think for a moment. Who has influenced you the most, past or present?
All right, so
Yeah.
me first. That's the sax player, I guess. I'll say with some old and some new. With old,
yeah.
some people being like Charlie Parker, Lester Young, Tina Brooks, Dexter Gordon.
Yeah.
I think I said Lester Young. Yeah, Lester Young, and that's just to name a few. Wayne Shorter, of course. Joe Henderson, especially Joe Henderson. Oh my God, love Joe Henderson. I'm a big Joe Henderson fan. Some newer cats, I guess these days. Ben Wendell, huge Ben Wendell fan. Walter Smith III. Seamus Blake, oh God, who else? Bob Reynolds, LA represent. Bob Shepard,
Yes.
one of my, took some
love
lessons with
Bob.
him.
Yeah.
Yes, he's great.
Come over here. Yeah.
That's just to name a few, but yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
influences there.
Oh yeah, a lot of
But
influences.
you're making your own sound now. You have
Oh
your
yeah,
own sound, so
that's
this is
the whole
fantastic.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
What
for
influenced you?
me, present, I would say, a lot of John McLaughlin, Pat Metheny, guitar, of course, Emily Remler, which is one of the tunes we played tonight.
Yeah.
So many to choose from. I think as of lately, I've been listening to Wayne Shorter, John Coltrane. John Coltrane's a big one. A lot of different types of musicians, I think. For me, it's just like I love drummers, bassists, singers, guitar players, keyboard players. It's everything. Just music in general. I think all of it's very important. All of it's very important to me. So, but yeah.
I agree. Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you think? Ray Brown.
Yes.
Come over here. Come over here.
That's the buzzword.
Is that who
That's
it
the
is?
buzz name. I was gonna say Ray
That's
Brown.
Ray Brown.
Always Ray Brown. Yeah. Connor got me into Emily Remler recently.
Yeah.
Been listening to East and West.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one. And really, I love to find any record that Ray Brown's on with the Oscar Peterson trio. Of course. Yeah.
Do you play electric too?
I play a little electric.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, dabble a little bit.
Double, okay.
But I listen to completely different genre in electric, like rock
Good,
and stuff.
yeah.
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 Jacko.
Yeah. Jocko?
Jacko?
I kind of listen to the kind of rock with like Geddy Lee and Rush and stuff.
Oh,
That was
okay.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good stuff. Yeah, but Jocko, great. Yeah.
Thank you. You
Jocko.
sound great. Thank you so much. I'm just wary of the instruments here. Hi.
Hi. I would say I really am inspired by like the older artists at the moment. I love the new stuff as well, but I feel like I'm trying to work at like a solid foundation, like
Yeah.
bebop a little bit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that using that as like a tool to just build harmonic like an understanding, I guess. And that's been what I've been working
Yeah,
at.
that's
So
really
yeah.
important. Who are you listening to most, do you think?
The most at the moment would be Keith Jarrett, because
I
Luke.
thought you were talking about older. I think you were talking about older musicians.
Yeah.
Legends, like, right?
Yeah.
Art Tatum.
Well, older, yeah. I guess Oscar Peterson, Art Tatum,
Yeah.
Wynton Kelly, Bill
Yeah.
Evans, all the
Yes.
greats. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you. Luke,
Over to
you're out
me.
here.
My biggest influence has been Max Roach for sure.
Oh.
I've spent ever since my drum teacher Tim Metz in Sacramento introduced me to him. I was just like obsessed with his stuff, with Clifford Brown, all those albums they made together. I've probably listened to those couple thousand times. Max Roach, definitely number one. I've been listening to a lot of Elvin recently.
Oh, yeah.
And my drum teacher Jason has helped me like understand Elvinism and his polyrhythms and his like his different concepts of ways of playing the drums versus like how unique it is versus other drummers. Jack DeJohnette a
I
lot.
know. Thank you for paying
Of
tribute to
course,
Jack.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was. He's
Yeah.
one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
And recently Jeff Hamilton a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a big friend of the Jazz Society. Really is. Yes.
Bill Stewart, modern guys. I love Jorge Rossi. He's influenced me a lot on ECM as well, like spreading my, being able to like play other genres and
Yeah.
like be more open on the drum set, for sure.
Fantastic. Wow.
Thank you.
You've all absorbed so much music at such an early age. It's really inspirational. You mentioned something about composition at CSUN, and so there are a couple of questions as to what your own process is, if you have one. Do you think of one thing or the other? Do you have a harmonic sequence or a melody, or what? Do you know if you have a specific process yet?
Yeah, they help us a lot at CSUN with like how to compose, because it can be pretty daunting.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
like opening MuseScore and having an empty page and like what
Yeah,
next? So one of our teachers at CSUN, Shai Golan, we take a class with him. Yeah, shout out to Shai.
Yeah.
He tells us this beautiful phrase, like infinity divided by anything is still infinity, or something divided by infinity is still infinity, like either one. So if you give yourself parameters, like if you set your guidelines for a composition, there's still infinite possibilities of what to do, even though there's still guidelines. So like say you can only use chords from the major diatonic scale, or like you have to use a chord every 2 beats. Like if you give yourself like parameters, there's still like infinite
Yeah.
possibilities. So that helps kind of like once you dip your toes in, it makes it easier to
Yeah.
to finish.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a structure initially.
Yeah.
We're going to use this combination or this scale or this length of so there's something to build your composition out of, and then you
Yeah.
can go anywhere you
Because,
want and
yeah,
come back
it,
to it.
It helps you to think to get the starting, because starting is the hardest.
Yeah,
So it helps you start, and since it's the hardest part, and then
Yeah.
you can still, even though there's like a specific set of rules, you can still go anywhere and do anything
Yeah.
with those rules. Yeah.
That's really valuable. I'm going to actually stand to your left, Luke,
Okay.
because there's 2 more questions. One is where you guys are playing next or recording next, because then we can, put it up on the website. Do you have anything coming up as a band?
This is the first time we've like all played together, like all 5 of us.
Wow.
Like, this is like our first like concert together. With
Really? Okay. Are you
Yeah.
listening out there? Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
This is the original. The original band was me, Connor, Daniel, and Julian Littlehale on bass, but he couldn't be here since he moved to Tokyo, since he graduated. So then I was like, I wanted to get a new bass player, and then I also wanted a horn player for the quintet. So this is our first time playing together. We have the CSUN combos in 2 weeks.
Yes. I was going to ask
Yeah.
about that. So the December concerts, right? For the different, this is California State University Northridge for anybody that's out of state, and your concerts will be
When is it's November 17th, 18th, and 19th,
Okay.
3 days. They're all free at CSUN at Shigemi Matsumoto Recital Hall. It's right next to it's in Cypress Hall, right next to the Soraya. So you'll see people there. It's free too. So it's a beautiful 3 nights of concerts. And then our big band shows are December 3rd, A band. I'm in that with Jordan and Matt, and it's A and B band, so with Daniel too. And on December 4th December 3rd is A band. December 4th is C band, vocal jazz and Latin jazz, and those are at CSUN. And those are the big concerts
Yeah.
for the rest of the semester.
Yeah. There's a lot going on at CSUN, and the jazz department has just grown and grown. And I think what the Jazz Society really appreciates, as well as the teachers, and a big shout out to Tina, is just this sense of community. So people are asking me, how do you schedule these concerts? Where do you get musicians from? it's not like we go out searching. One person at CSUN will look at, one of our earlier concerts or come through the Bill Green Mentorship Program, and then suddenly there's lots of other students that want to perform, and it just feels like there's this really great, supportive student jazz community, which we're really, really grateful for. My final question, which I think I've just forgotten. Yes, there was one other question for each one of you. What is your favorite song to play ever? Just one. I know.
I'm gonna go last.
No, I was gonna say you go first. Or Joe, you go first.
All right, I'll go first. I got one in my head. I haven't played it in a long time, but my favorite one that I've had a lot of fun playing is Ugetsu, or Fantasy in D by Cedar Walton.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
a great
that's
song.
that's a good
Okay.
that's a good one. He's got a really fun vamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else is gonna go?
Nobody else likes those tunes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got one.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of like an out of nowhere, but it's a Pat Metheny tune called Searborn. It's off the album Bright-Sized Life with Jocko, and I forget the drummer's name, but killer album, killer tune, super like almost psychedelic almost. It's just a beautiful song, which really got me into like. I'm also like a big fan of Jocko, and especially like his arranging and like how he arranges tunes and he plays with other people. So yeah, beautiful tune, and beautiful
Great. We'll
players.
take a listen. Yeah.
One of my favorite tunes, I don't play enough, is Skydive off the album Skydive. Freddie Hubbard, he did a lot of records with CTI in the early 70s, and that's one of them. Such a a unique fusion, I don't even know how to describe it. It's amazing. There's no other song like it. And it's such a great song to play.
This may change at some point, but right now I would say mine's that's true. There's a version of I Could Write a Book off of Relaxin' with the Miles Davis Quintet, and I love that tune and transcribed solo in it, and just there's something about it that just makes me take that melody, the way Miles plays it. So yeah, I Could Write a Book.
Beautiful. Yeah.
You got one?
I've actually never played this one, but I don't know why it's coming to mind, but it's Periscope off the Bill Evans album.
Yeah.
What's it called? Portrait in Jazz. Yeah. Yeah. Not
That's
sure
a
why.
great one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Wow. Thank you so much, as well as thanking the band, amazing musicians and lovely people. I do want to shout out to everybody that helped with the production. So we have Alfonso in the booth and Dennis Dreeth, the studio, and Shari Hoffman here. And then we have Avita. What's she doing? Helping with Zoom. Sorry, it's getting a little wacky here. Helping with the Zoom and the Facebook feed, and Cher, who manages the LA Jazz Society. Some of your friends were asking where else they can hear this. So anybody can go back to the LA Jazz Society on Facebook tomorrow, and it's going to be up. The whole thing will be up, and then you will get the audio file later, okay?
Perfect.
So once again, want to thank everybody for listening and viewing tonight. It's been a really fantastic evening. Can't believe it was just one set, but we love you guys, and we can't wait to hear more of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, and come back in December for another Young Musicians Showcase. Thank you, everybody, and good night. I know, that's the hardest bit, when there's no reaction. Sorry, I know. Sorry, it's so false. It's so false.